Hello! Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to No Man's Land. Bit of a late start for you guys at 25 to 12, but I got carried away. So, we'll get back to the piggies in a moment. At the end of the last episode we did place our pig pen thing. I've had to move some stuff and jiggle a few things because it didn't work. Basically, it didn't work. So I've moved a few things. I sold that big liquid manure tank, and I've replaced it with a smaller few. Yes, I said few. I need an extension for each of the pens, and then I need one I can take the stuff out of. So technically 3, but I've used the wooden pack, which was dirt cheap. Anywho's. Trees we have cleared up to, well, where the tree harvester is, and then I've removed all the stumps, got all this sold off, and then I ran around with, you can't quite see it in the haze up there, the big plough was still here, and I ploughed out the border for the new field, which is just by here. Look. So that'll be the shape of the new field. Strip fields are just sat there. They still need linemen, etc. I'm sure they still need linemen. Oh, you know, just logged in. Everything's everything's a little bit scatty. So that field's waiting crop. This field's a waiting crop. That's grass. That's growing. These are grass currently. This is not finished. These need lime. However, we are heading to the store. Money is up to 838,100, and I'm going to make a really random purchase, which is probably going to bite me in the backside. You know what I'm like. It's going to go wrong. It'll go wrong for me, right? All my shenanigans. I don't remember if the greenhouse is up or not. I might have done because the trader's missing. Which means nothing for me, right? Where's the trader? Oh, the trader's down there. So I may have used that to fill the greenhouse. I can't remember. It's been a few days. Anywho's. Right. I've still got my cough and my problems. Now let's dump this. I think I'm going to dump this over here. I was thinking about putting a pathway down there, but I haven't got that far. I might just delete some trees and paint some dirt in. Alright, we are going to have a chat with Sharon. Because, yeah. So the first thing I want to do is purchase myself a larger trader. Now we have one of these, which we are using for grain. Now I want something similar to that, that's not very tall, that holds a fair amount, that's quite long. No pressure, but that's what I'm after. Something long with a high capacity. Something like that with wheels on. That's 15. That's not, that's not extendable, is it? What am I doing? That's long, huge capacity, not very high, but that's not what I'm after. This kitten, do you think I'll get away with that? It's a bit, there's no way I'm getting away with that. Don't need additional light, something really random like bright red. 67 grand. Do you think that'll work? Right. I'm going to buy it. If it all goes horribly, horribly wrong, we'll blame Sharon. Right, we have one of those things over there. Now the other thing I want to purchase is a wheel loader. Something not too cheap, but reasonably heavy. Something not too expensive, I should have said, but reasonably heavy. That's 14 ton for the class. 180 grand. That's too light. Got the Volvos. I do like the Volvos. Oh, I got the Libera That's only 180 grand. Should we try this one? Right. And then I want to purchase this kitten. I'm hoping that this is going to work. If it doesn't work, again, Sharon's fault. Sharon told me to do it. She didn't, but she could have did. Right, let's get that on there. Get that folded up. Now I'm hoping that this is going to tug this. Will it? Yes! The front wheels have come off of the floor and it is struggling ever so slightly. Put the beacon on, let's get this pointing at the ground just in case somebody comes along and we harpoon them. That wouldn't be very good, would it? Now if this works, there was a good idea me leaving that tractor down here. If it doesn't work, actually looking at the size of this, I don't think it's going to. Oh, let's just try something while we're here. It's back up. Can I get this high enough to tip in here? That's how do I put it? That's close, isn't it, eh? Might be okay. I can't see as we're going to. If it doesn't work, we'll return this and then we'll grab the Volvo, because I know they got quite a long reach on the Volvos. I wanted something heavy that wasn't expensive, so, and it's got to be nimble. I know I'm talking in riddles. I'm not really talking in riddles. Basically what I want to do is that telehandler that we have in the cow barn, I'm thinking of selling the telehandler and using this guy because that's 8,000 litre capacity on the silage manure fork. Decent trader also for said manure, so we can get the manure shifted quicker. It's a win-win. Failing that, I'm going to have to grab one of the big Volvo wheel loaders with the big bag handler on the front, and then I'm going to have to grab one of the doohickeys. What are they called? One of the belt system things. Grab one of those and then see if we can get that in here somehow. I still haven't added in the second roadway, which will probably go exactly where I'm driving now because that's the route I always take. Please tell me I haven't left anything in here. Zoom in. So this is the 8,000 litres on this. Let's drop that off there. That's 8,000 litres. Why won't that open? Thank you. On this bucket thing. Whereas the one we were using is like 2. I've spotted a mistake already. How am I supposed to even tug that forward now that I've driven in? Right, let's fill this up and let's see if this will actually lift it. Oh, that's teeter-tottering on there, isn't it, eh? We've got 82,000 litres of muck actually in here. It started to, you know, spread around as it were. So I don't normally use a wheel loader, and I've definitely not ever used the class wheel loaders. Now this is a tiny as long as this will allow me to pull this forward for testing purposes. I'm not sure whether to keep that or sell it. I have left the tractor down there, if you didn't realise, on the off chance that I should do so, and I can drive back, you see, rather than tab back. Now, can I? Whoa! This is all the weight this is going to take. So I can't go too mad with the height because well, I'll clobber the roof. You see what I'm saying? I want to move the manure quicker, but I don't want it to move so fast as it all goes south. Right, can I get another full load? There we go. Yeah, this is definitely on the money. I think if I went for the next size up wheel loader, I'm going to have issues turning around in here. Aren't I? I'm gonna clonk things. Excuse me. And clonking things isn't on my list. I think we're just going to have to make this work. I don't really want to go grab a bounce system and then try and get over that thing. I did in testing when I first started this merriment. Try and get a belt thing in. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in episode 1 or 2. Probably closer to 3 actually. I did test it, and with the biggest wheel loader and then the big belt thing, the Grimmy belt thing, you can actually pick up the poop with the belt thing and then shift it over the front wall straight into a trailer. I don't think, I mean, this isn't the most realistic of series, let's be honest. I'm not going, you know, virtual farmer realism. I'm going for ease of use with a bit of reality thrown in. When we get to the strip fields in March, you'll see why. I'm not completely, I'm not the most realistic of persons. I mean, why do you have to? These mods and stuff are available. It makes your life easier, so why not? Do you know what I mean? Let's just go for it. Have some fun. It's the whole point of games, right? Is to have fun. If you're not having fun, what is the point? Okay, so that's now full. Now I know full well that little Manitou isn't going to pull this around. There's no even questioning. So we're down to 50. So that's not too bad. That didn't take too long, did it? Eh? Let's grab this. Can I get this to tug that out? Yes, I can. Those front wheels are slipping around all over the place. Turnips. Right. Let's go down here. And I've got the trailer stuck. You see, this is one of the issues that I really don't like when it comes to this sort of trailer, because the rear wheels turn and then the back of the trailer gets stuck. Okay, I'm going absolutely nowhere. Let's get this that way. Just dump him on the grass, and then I'm gonna need, yeah, that can. This is our biggest tractor, so we're gonna have to use it. I have no other choice. Let's see if we can get that out. Because the rear wheels on that Roland steer, as the fronts come round, the back's swung out. So it's going to have to be a really wide swing. The reason I went for red is because I'm putting poop in it, not grain. So we'll keep that one for the muck moving. Obviously we'll have muck from the pigs. We'll get onto the pigs in but a moment. Yeah, we'll have muck from the pigs. Well, I don't want to go in this side, do I? I'll be behind the trailer. That's not going to help anybody. I did think about placing a manure extension out here and then just collect it, you know, as you would normally, but kind of defeats the object. This brings me back to the old FS19 days when you have to clean up after the animals and stuff, which I actually really liked, and the you know, the food spillage out the front, and I miss all that. Right, I'm gonna probably drive onto the grass field. There we go. Now this is 36,000 litres of your finest poop. We have a fair few literages Or poop. We've got another couple of trailerfuls. Oh, yeah, another couple of trailerfuls of poop. And other than the grapes and olives, which I still haven't emptied today, actually, need to get those collected and brought up here. I know that this mill is out, so it is what it is. Still haven't moved this truck, by the way. I'm probably going to drive into it and all the tree. Oh, there we go. Squeeze through. I don't think we're going to get anything bigger than this when it comes to that manure situation, so we just have to live with it. Oh, stop. So we'll get this in here. You can see the hopper filling. And then, yeah, we'll get this in. Grab the truck, grab the trailer. I want to place a few sheds. I'm hoping, although I'm spending some money, so let's leave that there for a second and we'll grab the truck. Yeah, I'm hoping, although I'm going to be spending a few quid in this episode, that I'm going to have enough monies come March for all my strip field shenanigans. Hopefully we will. I haven't worked out how much it's going to cost me. I'm going to go for it in the region of about probably about 800,000 it's going to cost me to sort those fields out. 3, 6, maybe closer to 6. So providing we don't spend any more money today, I have enough money for the shenanigans in that field. If we do spend more money, then I've lost it. That's literally how it's going to roll, right? So we have pigs in, we have let's grab that. Yellow was for poop, white was for milk. I'm going to sell that trailer, I think. And I think the Manitou is also going to go. Although we could sell the buckets on the Manitou and replace that with forks, and then we could use the Manitou up at the grain thing, because I have no way of collecting the pig feed at the moment. Do need to pick up these bales because they are starting to get on my pip, because they are always in my way. Right, let's get that filling up with the poop. Let's find me another tractor that's not doing a lot. Where's the other? Not that one. Oh, there's one down at the shop. There's one here. We'll bring this one home. Suppose I have to. I've been tabbing quite a lot in this series. I'm not sure whether you guys appreciate a bit of tabbage, or I said tabbage, not cabbage, or not. I don't generally in my Let's Plays tab. I mean, I have been known to go into the menu and then go into the menu and do stuff. You know, select a different vehicle. I generally don't tab. Right, drop that there. We'd let go, thank you very much. And then we'll grab that trailer so we can pick those bales up, because that's getting on my pip that they're in the way. Back up. While we're here, let's have a look. So over this side, oh, I've sorted the fences out as best I can. That's as close as I can get it without it saying there's a collision. Just here was that big slurry storage thing with the new long grasses. That's no longer there, as you can see. And then the single manure tank, a single manure pit thing, was only picking up one side. So now we have a little one this side and a little one that side. This is a manure extension, slurry extension. This is also a slurry. This is an actual tank, which is now picking up all of it. These are only like 11 grand each, whereas that one that I placed over there was like 65 grand. We didn't make all our money back. I think we got 42 back for that one, which covered the cost of these anywho's. Is a bit of a dirt road into there, but that's the only changes I've made down here. This morning I did put a trailer load full of feed in here. Now I've not found anywhere in this pen where I could get any sort of field info to find out what's going on. So I literally, every time I want to find out with the pigs, I have to come into the big menu. The big menu. So this is how the piggies are rolling. 43,845. I've literally put the same in both of them. The straw was the same in both. This one, the straw went down quicker because that's the one that found the manure pit. This one didn't find the manure pit, so the straw didn't go down. Makes sense? And chickens are doing their chickeny thing. The cows are doing their cowy thing. So, let's go grab. So I've got so much going on. And I thought January, the winter months, January, February, November, December, were going to be really slack and I wasn't going to have any content for you guys. But apparently, I've found a lot of content for you guys. I've pulled it out of a hat. So, it is what it is. So let's start by grabbing these hay bales because they are going to be manky if I don't pick them up soon. I mean the silage bales, they will survive. They will survive. Because they're all wrapped in plastic. But the hay bales have been out for the last 3 months. Just in the elephants. And yeah, they're not going to make it much longer I don't think. Before they all go manky and horrible. Did you get dizzy too? Was it just me? Yes, I don't want to collect any of the silage bales because that's going to be a pain in the bum to. I think that's all the hay. The rest of that field is silage. I've made a start. I've collected some hay. Right. So that trailer's back to front, by the way. So hay is this side. As it's always been. So get these unloaded just here. Don't fall off. Go into the trigger. I am too far away. Strap those on before they fall. Oh, I knew I was going to catch that. We all knew I was going to catch that, didn't we? Right. Yeah, chickens are doing their chicken. I think up to 500 and something, 552 or 500 and something. I can't very well remember. We'll have a look in a minute. Let's grab a trailer load of these. At least you can see that I'm picking them up right. I'll finish them off screen. So this trailer holds 18. It doesn't hold a huge amount. I did think about buying one of those auto stacker, which is slightly more realistic, but I like this trailer and I hate it at the same time. I mean, combine this trailer with this tractor and it's a nightmare. Turning radius is just horrendous. Okay, we've just passed the 12-hour mark, which means I've probably just been charged and I've missed it. Another hour's rental on this tractor. This tractor is costing me a lot more than I had first thought, namely because I'm using it a lot. I did think about buying myself another tractor. I have loaded the Fiat Agri, so I have loaded that one in, 180 horses for 33 grand. So that's in. So, you know, small things. Onward and upward. I mean, that will tug the feed mixer around, which would be ideal. And then numerous other little jobs that we might need it to be doing. Let's get this in here. There we go. We'll leave that there for now. We don't need that at the moment. Where are we doing now? What are we doing? I've got trees to chop down. I've got the rest of those to pick up. This guy's still sat down here. This guy's doing his thing. This one. How much slurry have I got left in here? 114. So I've got another load of manure, and I've got 114, no, 44, almost 3 more loads of slurry. Yeah, the feed mixer is just there. I think I'm going to keep the wheel loader. It doesn't take that long to load up with that. I do need to get into the habit of doing it every day. Otherwise it'll just stack up. Well, with this it's just a case of pulling up and siphoning all the liquid out, so it's not the end of the world, is it? But the manure is time consuming, and as I am on console it can be a bit tedious. It's another reason why I haven't gone for horses on this Let's Play, because it's hard work, right? I did adjust the tree harvester to cut 12-metre lengths of tree rather than the 6s, and the little fence will lift them around and move them where they need to go, which is great. But I was getting about 10 grand a load, so 2 loads, let's say, was 20 grand, and I was only getting about 18 with the 12 metres, so I'm losing a little bit of money by having the longer lengths. You know, let's get this overloading, check in the menus. 35,000 litres of the manures, and then some of that, which I'll put this on storing, so everything is being stored currently. This guy is out of grapes and olives. We do have a little bit in storage. Oh, get out of there. Why did I get in there? How did I get in there, more to the point? And then over here we have a lot of grape juice, and then 2 pallets of olive oil, which is great. And then we have the pig food that we already had. I'm pretty sure we already had the pig food. So that's how that's rolling. I do want to place one of the storage shed things, or some sort of pallet storage thing, for the grape juice and the olive. Let's have a quick look in here actually. Grape juice. Where is it? If you see it, shout. Olive oil, best time to sell that is June, and then the grape juice, the best time to sell that would be February. I'm sure that was December last time we looked. Maybe it was November. I don't remember. That's 5124. So the news agents are actually still paying a good price for the grape juice. That's where we sold some last time, wasn't it? Huh. Yes. So that's that. That's doing its thing. This is the trees. This guy. We'll take him back, refill it. I'll come back in a bit and empty that. I think that Manitou is going to end up here, so I can lift things like the pig feed. I mean, the olive oil and the grape juice I can lift by hand, but the pig feed is a manual thing. So that's not going to work. I say manual thing, I need to use a forklift or something like that. I did think of moving the forklift up here before I thought about the wheel loader for the menu. So that kitten's probably going to end up at the thingy. Which isn't in the room, is it? Get that in there. Let's have a quick look in the sales. 95 horses for that guy. A saddle track. 260 for a saddle track. What? I thought there was bits to go on the back of that, but there's no option to find out what they are. Who's nicked it? Oh, it's all just poop stuff, isn't it? I thought there was a I thought that there was a thing for the back, a fertilizer thing. I'm sure there was. I'm sure there was an FS90 was a fertilizer thing for the back. That's a good price. Well, it's an okay price. Anyway, that's not what we're in for. Medium tractors. We got an old Massey. Now I do like me older stuff. That's 175 for John Deere 7810, 100 grand. So we got this guy. What's the front load on there? I don't know. And then in the ones I've added in, obviously got the Kubota stuff. A fair bit of case stuff. A couple of these Deutz. Now I do like the Deutz. I gotta be telling you, the Deutz do it for me. Cut that in the Warrior. 183. No, I like those tyres. You will have the front loader thing on there. Main colour. Now I love the matte green. I think that looks really nice. Not sure why I like the matte green. Should have cut that 151 for 183. If we go quickie, no. Let's stick with that one. We'll buy that, and then we'll buy the front loader to go with that, which will be this kitten. Yes. Yes. Yeah, 8, probably 9 grand I paid on leasing costs for the thing, for our big Massey. Right, I'm going to run this down to the store if I can get there in one piece. Grab ourselves some forks, return the bucket. Tell you what, I'm going to run this down to the store. I'll see you when I get down there. Right, just down at the stores. It didn't take as long as I thought it was going to get down here, to be honest. So we'll get this bucket sold. Who shut those doors? Me. I shut the doors. So sell the bucket. There we go. Don't want to return that. Just a bucket. It's lovely that Sharon lets us just drive in, right? There we go. 2 grand. And then we'll see lovely Sharon. And we shall grab ourselves a set of forks. There we go. Right, they would have spawned just out here. There we go. Right, so this needs to go up to the where does it need to go up to? This needs to go up to the doohickey. The general mill. Up to the mill. Up to the olive oil. That's where that needs to go. And then this guy, which I absolutely love. I've got a thing for the old Deutz. especially the newer Deutz. Right, that's that. How we do while we're here, we'll quickly grab a weight for this. What weights have we got? We do have some weights. If you see one that's popped up says we own it, shout. Oh, we own the Fent weights, don't we? The actual Fent weights. Yeah, we do. We got this kitten and... I'm not sure we got those two. So not massive, but big enough. Oh, not that one. I like how compact that is. So I'm going to buy one of those. Right. Some lights on the subject. There we go. Little 900 kilo weight on the back of here. And then this, I think we're going to take down to the logging, if you will. Yeah, some big changes going on in this episode, good buddies. So we can take this down to the logging thing. And then the front loader login grapple, I've changed the colour of that from the Fent to just probably black, just so that it fits with everything rather than just one thing. So we'll use this down here. There we go. I'm not going to bore you with taking that all the way back to the store and changing the colour before you get, you know, annoyed with me. So this needs to come over here. Right, that's replacing this guy. I'll top that off. We're going to keep the front loader for this, just in case. Don't think I'm going to need the front loader, but just in case. You never know, do you, eh? This has got the 14 hours on this already. The other Fent, did you notice it's got like 17 hours? It is what it is. I've been busy. What can I say? Right. Now, I'm not entirely sure that this 150 horses is even going to come close to pulling the mixer. I'm hoping it's going to be able to cut the mustard, but the mixer might end up with the 824 on it. This will just be our general run around, moving, bale collecting type tractor. I think that's probably how it's going to end up. Right. That being said, so we'll do the 824, which will just do remedial work. Although the Deutz is the smallest one of the three, right? Oh, it's this one and then the Deutz. That's our big boy that we don't even own. Let's drop this off here. There we go. And then we'll just drop this off here. There we go. We just have a tractor again. I am actually thinking that mixer might be a bit big for the space that we have. I mean, the capacity is great, but it might just be a bit big for the space. Right, put a weight on the front. Get this topped up. There we go. Lots of lime. Gotta get some sort of field work in, haven't we, eh? We'll be here forever else. Right. Let's head back down to the strip fields. Get those lined. that's what we're doing. We're going to head down there, get these fields lined, and then need to cut down some more trees. I'm trying to work out what tractors I'm going to use where. I mean, the Deutz down there would be great. This guy's a general purpose. The 824 is 260 horses, whereas that's only 183 horses. So on that respect, it seems silly having the 824 do remedial work. But the 824, in saying that, is one of those tractors like this one, which is a manual box, which takes forever to pull away and do, well, anything. So that might be a better job just to do, you know, silly little bits. We'll see what happens. We now have 4 tractors. And if these fields were just perfect for running up and down, I would have hired a worker. Anyways, I'm going to get these 4 or 5 fields lined. I'll see you in a bit. Right, just going to scooch round to the other little field and get that lined. I'm hoping I don't catch the new field. I'd rather line that separately, if that makes any sense to anybody. Just want to get this field done, not that field. Don't want to do any of that field. Just this one, not that one. This doesn't take all that long with this spread up, and it uses minimal amounts of lime. Hence we're using this for lime and the Amazon for the fertilizer. Although as the fields are getting bigger and we're having a lot more of them, we may have to upgrade this, which means we're going to have either use more lime or think creatively. Yeah. Or think creatively. Right. We'll head this back up to the farm. Oh, that's driving. Oh, no, I want this one. Did I feed the cows? Yes, I did feed the cows. I haven't fed the chickens. And the pigs, well, they're pigs, they're always on feed, right? So, I'm going to put this back, go grab the 824, and I shall see you back up here in but a second. Right, heading up to the farm, as you can see. We are going to grab, if I remember right, put it, the class. Although that's in the way. We're going to grab the Branther because that's in the way. Yeah, we'll grab the Branther, this guy. I mean, this is great for hauling crop. But this might end up... let's just chuck away there. We might end up selling this, actually. Hey, if we sell that, we'll buy ourselves an auger wagon. And then grab a grain trailer for the truck. As soon as there's weight on it, it doesn't know what gear to pick. It does this a lot. Somehow I need to get this into there. This is the other issue I got with this trailer is backing up isn't the best thing in the world. I need to change the tip side on this, and I can never remember the key. That one left. Right, I'm just going to pop all of this in here. They're going to need the feed anyways. There we go. So that's the chicken stopped up. Let's turn that off. I do like this, and I can dolly them, so I can have a train, if you will. So we might end up keeping this. Yeah, I want something to feed the animals with that I can back up. That's not this, that's pushable, basically. So if we just jump in here quickly. So the auger wagons take everything, right? And I can just pull up to wherever I'm pulling up to. Oh, I appear to have deactivated one. And then I can just unload with the auger pipe. So that'll be a great idea. That's what we've got. But it tips and the back opens and it all just goes wrong. The power push. The back opens and it just shovels it all out. Which wouldn't be a bad shout. That's 44. That small lever does the same thing. I think these will tip. That one possibly pushes out the back. 45,000. Well, if you've got one of those, that takes like everything, right? So we've got one of those farm techs for feed. We could sell the feed mixer and the not minions, we could sell the feed mixer and we could sell the class trailer, and then this one would be solely for animal feed, which also means less trips, but that does mean I've got to try and get it in and out of the barn. Let's lease that, and then let's go and grab ourselves, no, not the Deutz. Grab ourselves, where is he? This guy. Right, grab ourselves this guy. Starting to get dark, ain't it? Go grab that trailer. I'll grab the trailer and the Manitou, and because it's getting very dark, I shall see you up at the old general mill thing in a minute. Give me 2 seconds. Well, I've made it. The worker is still bringing in the tractor and trailer. Considering it goes 39 and this only travels at 26, I thought he would have been in it a long while before me, but apparently not. I'm not sure where or when he's going to stop. I want to make sure that this is even going to lift these. Oh, yeah, he's completed his task wherever he may be. Oh yeah, that's no problem for that, is it? Where is it? You know, whichever way you go, you're always going to end up going the wrong way, right? Let's get this in here. Yeah, if this works, we will sell the feed mixer. That's even less trips to and from. I can't see as it's going to. I'm going to get stuck. I know I am. This isn't going to touch the sides. I will top it up at the I'll top it back up at the farm before we do hickey it. I just wanted to get rid of these pallets. to get rid of. I wanted to use these pallets because, you know, they're here. Zoomed a long way out, aren't I? Do you guys have a preference as to, I've asked this before, as to which side of the vehicle when you're front loadering that you tend to gravitate towards? Now mine is the left hand side of the vehicle. Not sure what side you guys prefer, which is odd because the front loader is actually on this side on the telehandlers, but I mean, I do use this side. If I need to, I would. But yeah, generally, most things I like to do this. Pop the four-wheel steer back up. Whoa! Had a bit of a controller malfunction there, didn't we, eh? Can I grab that one? Bouncing around. You know how it is. You want to get a lot of feed in that pig thing, because I've got a habit of forgetting to feed the animals. I need to set a timer when my alarm clock goes off in the mornings. I need to feed the animals. I mean, sometimes I try to wait for you guys to come in and then do it together, because, you know, what, 60,000 of water, 6,000 litres of water. There's 5,000 litres of nothing in here. Let's get some big lights on. Then get through that gap. Yeah, this is rear wheel steer on this trailer. So I'm going to have the same issue with this as I did. Oh, this way a bit. I'm going to have the same issue with this as I did with the Roland manure trailer, aren't I? I have the same problem as I did with that, which is trying to get in and or out of that cow barn. We'll try the pigs first, because we do need a new trailer for the piggies. Let's get this full up. I was hoping to do, well, get a shed in today, but that's not happened, has it? Right, that little blue dot up there, that's where I'm heading. I was hoping, yeah, to grab a shed. But yeah, there's the class up here at the farm, because we're using that to feed up the pigs, aren't we? Right. Oh, not sure why I jumped out, but I did, because why not? If I can get a good amount in, 45,000 litres for 18 grand, if I can get a good amount of feed in here, A, I don't have to feed them so often, and B, I don't know, let's just get them topped up. Watch out, piggies, I'm coming through. No, that one will do, that one will do. Let's line up with that one. I've noticed that some of these have got triggers that are really close and somehow triggers that are further away. I mean, look at that. That is horrendous. Just run over that piggy. That's not going to work either. As I say, some of these triggers are frightfully close. I don't know why they are so close. If I could get the trigger on the side of it, see, nothing. Let's try that one. If I can find one, there is one with a trigger that's slightly further out than the rest, which might be this one. No. Let's try one of these. This is the other side, isn't it? Yeah, this is the other side. It's too close, you see? This is the issue I'm having. This pig pen is great. It's absolutely spot on for what we're doing on this map. But the collisions and the area around these little trough things is a nightmare. It could do with just being slightly bigger. Well, that's worse. I'm sure that's worse. Have I tried that one? Did I try that one already? Let's try that one. No, as soon as it starts to overload, I've lost the trigger again. This is frightfully annoying. Even if I get the trigger to overload on the side, nope, lost the trigger already. The trigger radius on this is just not quite big enough, is it? There was what? Oh, it's a tree. There was one that I found with the class that was slightly further out, and I can't find it. Yeah, the trigger was just slightly further out. This may have been a bad rental. The ideal for the cows though. Not like I can get it in or out. As soon as it starts to overload, that hits. This is taking forever to do nothing. This is ridiculous. The pigs may have to starve. As soon as it starts overloading, like, it hits. This is frightfully annoying. Let's have a look in here. Hopefully it's all gone in the same one pig pen. Yes, it has. It's all gone into the first one. Well, that didn't work quite to plan, did it? So we need another one of these that's not this one. So I'll quick look in here. Failing that, it's an auger. Get the pipe out. Right, I shall work it out and I'll let you know what I've decided in the next episode. It's going to have to be quite big. Anywho's, as always guys, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment. Each and every one of you. Please take care and I see you all in my next adventure. Cheers guys.